my name is Starlight, and welcome, to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you out there. I hope all of you are doing great, and Starlight's at this beautiful weeping willow tree, one of my favorites, and anyway, I hope all of you are doing great, and I hope you're able to get out in nature somewhere. And right now I'm at this beautiful park near my area, and I decided, hey, it has been a while to do a video with this tree, and what a better time than right now. This is a very beautiful day, and the sun's still out. I can't believe it. So anyway, I just want to send my love all to you. And I hope you're doing great. I hope you're taking really good care of yourself. It's so important to, make sure you're taking care of you. And then, then you could take care of other people, like your family or friends or whoever is in your life. Whoops, sorry. So anyway, I felt like I just got dropped off of a UFO before I got here, and boom, there I am. So anyway, I do love all of you, and you can give this video a thumbs up, and you could share my videos with your family, your friends, a cat, a dog, some geese. You got some geese. I think they're called a goose if they're one. Goose or geese. So yeah, I was feeding them today, feeding some geese. And besides sharing my videos with your pet geese, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, I do have my bell with me, but it's kind of out of reach. But I'll just pretend, ding, ding, ding. You can push the notification bell. That way you don't miss any videos. And you can leave a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. And say hello. Don't be shy. And also, if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, and that is at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So anyway, I am gonna put a picture for this video of this man that I seen this morning. And once I seen this man, I seen him before in the fall, near winter time, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about that man. And I don't know how old he is, but the way I look at it, he is struggling every day just to take a walk. I have my two legs, and I know some of you might be struggling in different areas in your life, but he's going to be the cover of he's going to be my thumbnail picture, because I was sitting in my vehicle just watching him, and it takes a long time for him to get anywhere, and he had like some devices to help him out, like some kind of poles or something that he has to be able to walk, just to take a walk, and I did put him in another video before. I was mentioning him in one of my videos because, I really felt bad for him, and I wish that they had a bench for him at the end so that way he could rest, because, that man struggles just to take maybe, a 10-minute walk. So anyway, that's what I want to kind of base this video about, is you can do this. You could be going through some hard times, and what I'm learning a lot these days is, I might be going through a hard time, but you know what? There are other people that have it way worse. So it could be worse. My situation that I'm in right now could be worse. So I can't really complain, and I'm not complaining. I am dealing with it, and and I am praying. So you might be struggling in life too, and not thinking that you're going to get through whatever, and it could be relationship issues or financial situations, or Starlight's kind of got all three in a way. I'm really not really connected with anybody yet, so I am in a higher love with somebody, but I'm not with him yet, and right now I am going through a transition on like work and like a place to stay, like a safe place to stay. So you might be struggling with like finances. That's normally the biggest thing, or your health, like this man that I seen this morning. So I am so grateful for my health. I really am. So I can't complain about my health. There's times that my health wasn't so good being in and out of the hospital, but even then, whoops, the light is changing a little bit. So you really got to be grateful for the health that you have, and even if you're going through problems with your health, is that just let it could be worse. If that man can get out of his vehicle and struggle just to walk down a bike path, I can get through what I'm going through, and I'm going to. It's going to take a day by day, and just to figure out what the universe is doing in my life and what the universe expects me to do. So right now I'm just been working on getting more organized and trying to figure out what kind of routine and stuff like that. And so this message is really to inspire you that you can do this. You can, whatever you're struggling with, and I do know other people in my life that they're struggling in different ways. Sometimes people can't let go of the past, and they relive it every day. And it is sad because, some people have lost their mom or their dad or both, where every day they miss their mom and dad. And every day, it's like, I wish my mom and dad was here, and that is sad. But, we got to let go of the past, because it's not going to help us, to be able to go ahead in life, like in our future wise, as far as building a future for ourselves. So, and the other thing is that I learned from my mentor out there is to stay in the now, and, I am going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, but that's something Starlight struggles with. It's different when, everything's going great in your life, and you're like, yeah, it's easy to stay in the now then. But when you're going through some stuff, then it's like, it can be a little complicated, not fearing about your future, not fearing about tomorrow, and not thinking of what happened last week or yesterday or a month ago or wherever or whenever, so you really got to stay in the now. And I am talking to myself when I say this, so, and I know you can get help from this too, because we all struggle with that. There's some people, out there, that struggle with it more than others, staying in the now, the present, right here where I am right now, talking to you. I am in, even when I, whoops, felt like a bug up there, when I meditate, and I'm focused on that meditation, the guided meditation, I'm in the now. I'm not thinking of what happened yesterday. As long as I'm focused and, not distracted by my meditation video, so I feel this is, whatever you're struggling with, maybe it's a job, maybe it's to find the job, and maybe you got to let go of the job that you have right now so you can have peace of mind on a new job, and right now we're going through a lot of changes because of that full moon that we just had, and it's a lot of letting go of the old and embracing the new. We have to embrace the new, and it is hard. A lot of people don't like change in this world. Some people, they're always switching things up, and that is so good, because that's how you're gonna see new things, is if you're changing the things that your routine around. And I do have to say, sometimes it can be hard to change your routine around depending on your living situation, so you do want to work on that. And like you, money really helps out, like to be able to do things, change things up as far as a routine, like you don't want to stay inside all day long, in your house, so it is important to, like to get out and drive in different locations, that way you don't see the same thing every day. I do know people right in this park where I am today, like the way I was last year, every day they will come to the same park, just like Starlight did last year, so you don't want to, they say if you want to see change, and you got to change what you're doing. You can't keep on repeating the same thing. Otherwise, you're going to get the same results. And I agree to that. So it is a mindset that you're like, it's good to have the goals written out for you, that way, or a things to do list, and say, what am I going to do today? Well, today I'm going to do something different, like Starlight did today. I did everything different today. And, so it is much different doing things in the way I'm doing now. And I have to be positive, definitely, in the situation where I am. And, and no matter what situation you are in, is that you definitely want to be, number one, positive, and think of what you want to accomplish. What is it that you want to accomplish? Like Starlight needs a job, as soon as possible. I got little friends here. So, and that's what I'm doing, is applying myself out here in the community, trying to find that job where I can help other people with whatever they're going through. So, think of the job that you have. Do you love your job? Are you happy? Can you, I can't wait tomorrow to, to go to that job. And how about that relationship? When you get done with work, are you so excited that you're like, I can't wait to go get out of work, so that way I can see my family, see my husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or your kids, Do you miss your kids, when you're gone, from work? I know I always did, so it is so important to really ask yourself, are you in the right relationship? Do you have the right job? Are you happy with where you live? Is it safe? Is it a safe place where you live? And Starlight is going through a transition right now, so we really can't say where I am is safe, but I do have Archangel Michael protecting me. I have lots of angels around protecting me, so I am safe in that way, because I pray every night before I go to sleep. Where I am is to pray for safety. Archangel Michael, put a shield of protection around my vehicle tonight, around me, So it's so important to make sure you are living in a safe place, and you're in, a good, healthy relationship, no matter who you are, if you're a guy or a girl. Make sure you're happy with the ones that you're with, or whoever you are with. If you're not happy, then, you can always change it. You don't have to stay in that relationship. Sometimes you might have to live on your own and do everything all on your own. I know it sounds horrible, right? Well, Starlight has been there many times, so just like in this situation now, I have to keep my focus on those things I desire in my life. Even though it seems like it's going to take forever to get there, I'm going to just take it day by day, it's all in God's hands on how this goes in. And really, I have a lot to do with that, on how I respond to things. And I just put a video on the other day, is how do you respond? And it's so important. We got to be positive on, no matter what is going on in your life. I could complain about my situation, but I can't. Because I always tell everybody, complaining doesn't get you anywhere. That's my saying in my area. People will say, how you doing? I'm like, I can't complain. Really, I'm able to breathe every morning. I'm able to sleep at night. I might not be that comfortable right now, but I don't have any pains in my body. I'm able to um, use my legs and walk around, and I'm able to jog if I wanted to, exercise if I want to. I'm able to eat. I've worked with a lot of handicapped people in my past where they had to have like I took care of these people, where they weren't able to eat solid foods, that they had to eat like kind of baby food. And some people, everybody was different, and some people couldn't even eat, they had to just drink liquids for the rest of their life. So that's why it's so important that you take really good care of yourself, and always, like to eat the right kind of food that is good for you. A lot of times we do know food that is not good for us, but we're like, it tastes so good. And, kind of like the way people are about like, whether they're having safe sex or not. They're like, hey, nothing's happened to me yet. Well, if you're not protecting yourself, there could be that day that you get a surprise, have something surprise happen to you where you're like, I should have done that before, but I didn't. I wasn't protecting myself. Just like eating good food. Like eat good food, healthy food now. Because it could be too late later on, where the doctor gives you some bad news because of not eating right kind of food. Sometimes moms or dads might say, why are you eating that junk for? They might be the health nut, or maybe a friend that really likes to eat healthy, and maybe you're like, stop telling me what to do. I want to do whatever I want to do. And you're right, you can do whatever you want to do. But later on, there could be a price to pay on all that stuff, no matter. And that's why it's so important that you take really good care of yourself, like safe sex, eating wise, exercise, don't sleep all the time, get out of bed, enjoy the sun, really do it now. Like that guy that I seen this morning, he, I don't know how he ended up being like he is now. Maybe his whole life he didn't go out for walks. And now it's like if he doesn't, he knows that, like he's not in a wheelchair right now. So I wanted to get out and cheer him on a little bit for what he's doing, but I really didn't want to. And another way is because, I didn't want to hold him up too long because, he's carrying that weight around as he's walking and trying to walk. I didn't want him to just stand there too long because, he knows how far he can get, like walking on that bike trail where I am. Whoopsie. So that's why it's so important. That's what self-love is. It's saying, I love myself enough where I'm going to stop those things that I know is not good. Maybe cigarettes or alcohol. Maybe you drink too much alcohol or something. Or, not a good diet. Maybe you're not protecting yourself out in your area. And besides, like I was saying with this man, is that you might be struggling in life. And no matter how low you feel like you are right now, is that you can do it. Don't overwhelm yourself, though. Don't put too much on your plate all at once, right? And that's also another point with eating healthy is don't overload your plate, because that, then people will gain weight, and that then you're not going to feel happy about yourself. And it's not about the inward parts, but it is not about the outward parts of like how you look when you gain too much weight, but it could be a health issue later on with your doctor. He's like, wow, like you're weighing more than what you should for your race and your height and all that stuff and your age, so I do love you, and whatever you're going through is, you do. Just like this man that I seen today, you got to push yourself. Life is not easy. I'm not going to say, it's easy. Absolutely not. If I was to tell you that life was easy, I would be like lying right to your face. And Starlight is not here to say this is easy. This is very hard, and that's why we have to push through whatever we're going through. And each day, do a little bit more. Next day, you'll get better as you go. Like just don't give up. Just there's some times though we have to give up, like on a bad relationship or a job or a place. But really, if you're trying to live your best life, is to never give in on what you are doing. Like, I got goals that I got to work on, things that I desire in my heart. I'm not giving up on those things, even though, like, I have not met my twin flame, and even though now things look even worse than they did before. But you know what? I got to stay in the now and understand. Whoopsie, is that this light here is right now I'm just going through a lot of transition right now, and I just have to be patient and wait and do what I can in my life right now, and to just keep my focused on those desires anyway. Even and that's what you got to really be careful is sometimes it's our old ways of looking at things and believing, and that's what we got to let go. Sometimes things don't look good, but we got to get through those things. We got to, like, change our way of thinking, our old ways of thinking. That way we say, you know what, it is possible. Even though my circumstance right now looks like that ain't ever going to happen, that's a false belief, that is a lie. So you got to really, even other people will come to you and say, that's never going to happen. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to even yourself. If you're self-doubting yourself and all that stuff, you got to really keep believing in what your desires are, and visualize them, write them down, and what you desire, and stay focused and close your ears. You stay away from those people that are like trying to tell you that it isn't going to work out, or like, what are you doing, or whatever kind of judgments they have. It's not about them, it's about you. So keep pushing yourself every day to, like, hey, maybe you took a walk for a half hour today. Hey, next time you could take a walk for 45 minutes, and that's what I did with my yoga. And so anyway, I do love all of you, and I really wanted to do a different background because I didn't really have time to set things up. I do love whoopsie, sorry about this. As I do, now I look really orange, sorry about that. It's just everything is changing here with the sun and stuff. But I really do love you, and I definitely wanted to change the color, on these videos. But I am still working on different things, and like I said, I'm very busy lately. Just my new things that I got to deal with on a regular. Things are not the same anymore in my situation, so I got to work through these things. Each day is okay. I learned a lesson yesterday not to do that. So, so each day I can better myself, and you can too. So don't get too hard on yourself for the things that you didn't complete yesterday. Just realize that you got another day tomorrow, and be in the now is that you want to stay in the now, but, but you don't want to waste your time. You want to use your time wisely, and don't get distracted, in life, because that can happen. And anyway, I am sorry about this. The light and stuff is these bugs, with these trees, it's funny, they kind of fall around. But I do love you, and I really hope you give this video a thumbs up. You can share my video with a family member, a friend, a cat, a dog, a bee. There's a lot of them in here. Yeah, sure, you could share my videos with your pet bee. And also you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And you can leave a message down below this video. Plus, you can follow me on Instagram, and that's at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. So anyway, I do love you, and I really hope you're really pushing yourself each day to do a little bit more, and you might have to organize or move things around. That's okay, like your routine or whatever, to switch it up. Don't repeat the same thing every day, and you'd be surprised what the universe will do to you when you do that. And I know, like, when I whoopsie, is when I do different things and I go in different locations and then I get different numbers and then I get different information because I did switch things around. So anyway, I do love all of you. This is Starlight. Love and light.